Or maybe it's the way they worded it. Like if they say,
we
can agree on 2 charges.
Yes.
But can't agree on the 3rd.
Yes, that's what that should have been.
Because that wouldn't be theoretical at all. But apparently, and this is according to a bunch of different sources, but...
Dudes.
Yeah, a bunch of dudes. My Monday night dude fest, I hang out with dudes and I just ask questions about trials.
I knew it. You're so naughty.
No, but apparently the last trial, they wanted to, on 2 charges, say not guilty. And then they were hung on the last one, which is exactly what they're asking right here.
So you can? Maybe it has to be all 3?
But they never said that. They were never pulled for it. They only gave their opinions after the fact. It was written down as they were a hung jury on it. They never officially stated that 2 of them they completely agreed on, which is...
That because I always hear like, okay, on the first count, how do you find guilty? On the second count, how do you find not guilty? On the 3rd count, how do you find?
Save us all the fucking energy if this is all just grouped into one.
Yeah, go one by one.
I'm exhausted. I just learned about Lexus data and chips, and I just can't.
Potato?
I know I can't. No,
Computer?
Lexus. I can't fucking do it anymore.
Okay.
I actually just was telling you about how I accidentally went onto Patreon and made it so that one of our tiers was limited.
Yes.
And people were getting declined from joining our Patreon. That's how smart I am. Well, I was denying money, and this guy's talking to me for fucking 3 hours about Lexus.
But it does add a sense of exclusivity.
It's like how Chanel never has sales.
Yeah, bastards. You know what they do? Not necessarily Chanel, maybe, but high-end clothing brands. Like they will take an X-Acto knife and cut the purse and throw it in the dumpster.
My grandfather used to dumpster dive, and he would have fucking just brought those.
I follow a ton of dumpster divers on like YouTube, Insta, whatever. I love it.
Yeah.
I could never do it myself, just the optics, but I would absolutely.
Me and the girls so we all live on a point, but like the people that I hang around with, we always joke that we're going to do like the Real Housewives of the point.
Nice.
And our one friend, who's the richest out of all of us, by the way, has so much money. And her kids will go walk up and down the streets with a wagon and like take alcohol bottles out of people's recycling to return them. And she also dumpster dives. And I was like, I just think it would be fun to have like a 90s, like a show opener where everybody's like, oh,
yeah.
And it's just her like popping out with like a banana peel on her head.
Flies circling.
We wouldn't have any interesting stories
like soot on her face.
Yeah, like I just think it would be hilarious because she is literally out of all gloves. Of us, like by a landslide, has the most money.
Wow.
And she literally got like so she would drive a bus, but like just because she needed something to do during the day. Like her husband was like, you don't have to work or do anything ever. But he
sounds like a jerk.
But she if you didn't call in sick, I think it was like every 6 months, the bus company would award you with $1,000. It was like a bonus that like for attendance, right? But she literally was like, she was texting me one day and she was just like, yeah, like, so they called me, the bus company called her and were like, hey, you haven't cashed that check. So like, what's going on with that? She's like, and she had just like thrown it into her junk drawer and it was just like chilling. I'm like, can I come over and look through that drawer? Yeah. Like, and what does your signature look like?
Yeah, and is that drawer like one of those money machines where it pulls around? I gotta grab everything. And
could you imagine just $1,000? You're like, I
will give you one of my kids for the opportunity to have 5 minutes in that junk drawer.
And I did.
I'll give you the good one.
Now I only have 2 kids.
You can have the good one. I don't care.
And a lot of paper clips.
Yeah,
there's a lot of dog poop bags in there. So just quickly before we close this out, I wanted to show you the Sally Port video, and I'm trying to think on the spot while I'm Googling.
Can I ask you a question? Because
yes, that would be great.
Okay, we did. Occupy me, please. We did talk about the cruise being canceled, and I did have 5 themed cruises written down, and I was going to ask you if you think they are real or fake, but would you like to do it another day or scrap it? Or you want to do it right now?
Yeah, do it while I'm doing this. Yeah, for sure. That's amazing.
All right. So the True Crime Cruise was canceled, but there are a ton of other themed cruises that
we're going to be going on.
So I'm going to give you a cruise.
Painful
you tell me
price.
if it's real or fake. Is there a Schitt's Creek themed cruise?
Fake.
That is real. Moira's Boat Party wants to take you on the ride of your life around the Caribbean on a 5-day cruise.
I would love that so much, except for the fact that like it doesn't fit the theme. Like
right.
The Caribbean, like I feel like it's like very drab and like gray.
What would it be? More of a winery tour, like a Hamilton quarry tour or something?
They live in a dungy motel, so
yeah, true. Is there a Hanson cruise?
Fuck no, and I wish.
You are correct. There is not. But are you aware that you can go to a resort to watch them? It is 5 days, 4 nights at Jewel Paradise Cove in Jamaica. Here's what you get.
You're making this up.
No, it did happen. It happened already this year. They're probably going to do it again next year. 3 Hanson concerts, Isaac, Taylor, and Zach solo shows. These are exclusive to Back to the Island events.
No, you're making this up.
I am not. Concert by special guests to be determined. Special merch package, blah, blah, blah. 2 sessions of photos with the band. Team game nights with Isaac and Taylor.
No. I don't believe you.
Okay, are you ready for this? Zaccidental video games with Zach and a dance party with Taylor. It's again 5 days, 4 nights to Jewel Paradise Cove in Jamaica.
I'm gonna need you to, Matt. If you're making this up right now, that's not okay. That would be like me saying John Cena wants to hang out with you.
Well, that's a great lead into my next cruise.
Segue.
Oh fuck.
So okay, you're lucky you have great thighs.
I'm glad you've been in broadcasting for 20 years.
Calves?
Is there a wrestling cruise?
Yeah.
There is.
Yeah.
Back in the day when I was a kid, it used to be called the Wrestle Vessel, and it was my dream.
That's a fantastic name.
Now it is called, it's not WWE specific, but wrestler Chris Jericho, who you've mentioned in the Chris Benoit podcast, he puts it out. It's called the Rock and Wrestling Rager at Sea. You get live band performance, artist hosted activities, and the Sea of Honor Wrestling Tournament.
He needs to partner up with CM Punk, because I feel like we could do a lot with that last name too.
Yes, that would be a good one.
Funk with Punk.
Is there a cat lady cruise? A cruise for cat ladies?
They were starting one.
They were?
Yeah.
And then what happened?
I don't know. You tell me.
It exists.
It does exist. Do they bring their cats?
And it's a big
cats
one.
Fucking hate water.
You do not bring your cats. I know.
Goes against everything you want.
I thought the same thing. It's for cat enthusiasts. It's called the Meow Meow Cruise.
It's just a bunch of fucking lonely ladies complaining about how much they miss their cat.
You know what? Let me just see if I got any reservations here.
Do you have to be a lady?
No.
Can you be a cat man?
I don't know.
Or can you just be a cat lady enthusiast?
Set sails. It's an Alaskan cruise on the Princess Cruise Line. Like, that's a big one.
An Alaskan cruise. So everything about that sounds awful to me. Every fucking thing.
Final cruise theme. Is there a gardener's cruise for gardeners? People like to garden, get a green thumb, go on a big cruise. Does that exist?
I think that you found 4 actual things and then just threw in Hanson. So yes.
While there's no specific high seas cruise for gardeners, I did find many riverboat cruises in Europe where you can go across riverbeds that are all done up in nice gardens. But not for gardeners.
Imagine the homeowners association with that shit. They're like, no, you have to have fucking 1,800 beautiful roses in your garden, or else we're gonna have fucking Karen knocking at your door. Not Karen Reed, she's fine. So yeah, I just want to show you just really quickly, because this is a 15-minute long video.
Oh, it's January 9th to the 13th of this year. It already happened. The Hanson,
darn it!
Runaway. Oh, it's Paradise Cove, Runaway Bay, Jamaica. I've been there.
I need you to forward me that information about the Hanson cruise, and I'm not being silly.
Whether you've joined us many times or never before, we hope you make a part of your 2025 to kick things off with us in beautiful Jamaica. Take the trip with us back to the island. Zach, Taylor, and Isaac.
That's insanity. That's insanity. How?
Oh, it's their 12th annual.
What?
Where have you been?
Happening.
Right?
Who's going to this?
Barb Timpani.
Yeah, Barb sounds like the name of somebody who would go there.
Yeah. She commented on the cruise with 3 question marks and an exclamation point. Steph Hitt says, woohoo. And the Wanderer, he says, again, please.
So rave reviews from 3 people for sure.
Mowing lawn said, "Yay, can't wait." Oh yeah. Oh,
Matt, I need that information.
It's Kara won't be there. Oh, this is going to be a hard one to swing. The 13th is the first day of classes at the university I work for. Well, then you know what? I guess you're not a true fan.
Yeah, I guess you don't understand what it's like to be loyal. Right?
Here at Hanson.net. I'm going to send this to you right now.
Yeah, you better. And also, do you want to, if you come, it's a business expense.
Wait, I'm going to the Hanson?
We are recording live from Jamaica.
Okay.
You know what? You've never seen less enthusiastic.
I'm worried that after the 2 ones that I know, I just don't know what else. Like, unless they do covers, like, because they have so many hits, Matt. Well, is there? I know they have a lot of singles. So there's Bop. Yes.
And then they've got
Country to Nowhere.
What?
Nowhere. Nope. What's the other song?
They got Where's the Love? Okay. It's not enough. Yeah. It makes the world go round and round and. And then they've got When You Have No Light to Guide You.
That's not one.
That's okay. You didn't let me finish, but that's fine. And then Weird. Isn't it weird? Isn't it strange? Oh. Even though we're just 2 strangers on this run. Yeah, that's the name of the song.
It's very weird. You nailed it.
And I mean, they've got some of their newer hits, like Penny and Me.
Something called like Nothing or Nowhere or Outerwear?
I think you might be talking about the Moffats. Middle of Nowhere is their album.
Okay. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, Middle of Nowhere is the album.
Wow. How did that get in my little lexicon?
We've been doing this for almost 3 years. True. So here is, if you look at my exhibit, because I've been watching.
Trust me, I am.
So this is the inverted. Maybe I can get some sound on there. Who knows? Oh, you know what? It's plugged in, so this is what he's seeing. Like, to you, is that not the passenger side of the vehicle?
No, 100%.
Without question. And then you can see Ding Dong's head back there.
Yeah.
Okay, and even knowing that that's the driver's side, it's still hard for you to make it make sense, right?
There's nothing that looks reversed.
No, except for, you can't see it down here right now, but police is written backwards, and there's a 4 somewhere in there that's written backwards.
Amazing.
But then when they put it the way it's supposed to go, let's see if we can get that too. Here you go. So, and then when they show it like this, you're like, that's a fucking completely different picture. Because, hold on here.
Oh my God.
That's a
completely different video.
Like, the room even looks different, right?
Yeah, it's a different, it almost looks like a different angle. It's a different cut for sure.
Like, but then cropped. You can see those bikes on the back. And then we've got Ding Dong's head back here, right by that right taillight. But like, even knowing that it was inverted before, it's hard for your brain to make it make sense.
Exactly.
So that's that about that. And I will be posting as soon as we find out the verdict. It should be any time now.
Oh, man.
But, or maybe if I'm still here, maybe I'll just upload a solo video.
Oh, that'd be good for our hits. It would. I'll smash that subscribe button.
Just smash it.
I think we need more solo, Lynn. You have been getting a ton of positive feedback
I
on
could
your
literally
looks.
cut my head off and it wouldn't matter. As long as I'm wearing something
People
that shows...
did say also stuff about your face that was nice.
Well, that's nice. Well,
like when they say you're hot, I mean, I think face. When somebody says that you're hot, I think face.
Well, that's really sweet. I appreciate that the camera's far enough away.
You're getting your flowers, girl.
Which is, at 40, it's not every day. But I guess that's it for now. I think we've done a nice 3-hour long
Yeah,
one.
I had a big agenda.
You had a big day.
Yeah.
You must be sleepy.
And I'm going to have, well, I shouldn't say that. I was going to say I'll have 2 of my things for next week, but I'll have one for sure.
You heard it here first, folks. Matt is coming.
I could do 2. I could set myself up for 2 next week and deliver, because I've got one basically in the can until you and I talked. And then I was like, all right, well, let me look at that. And then it was just so ridiculous. Like, I got it's so dumb.
It is so dumb. It's really funny. But, and then next week, I'm also going to be doing for our Patreon, I'm going to be doing Tanya Harding and
I can't wait.
Galooly, at the request of one of our dear patrons. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that. Galooly.
That's a man.
Then he changed it,
He did?
Jeff Stone, because they started releasing like adult only content.
Who did?
Galooly and Tanya.
Do I know that?
You
I
don't.
knew that. Yeah, I seen that. I'm sure I would have.
You're like, you know what? I don't even have to know if I know. I just know.
The only thing I don't do is leaks.
Like balloon nuts.
Yes, is like stuff that they don't put out themselves.
That's revenge porn.
Well, and I didn't realize that. Like I honestly didn't. I'm like, oh, jackpot.
You're like, the second I figured it out, I pulled all those pictures off my wall.
No, I didn't go retro, but yeah, I was just like, that's kind of. It's not a great look.
It feels dirty after a little bit.
Yes, and very invasive. And I think that sometimes with celebrities, you forget they're actually people and you kind of maybe just view them as like an object of commerce or entertainment or whatever. So
yeah.
It took a while to kind of humanize that.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Okay, guys. I guess that's that for that. And this is a long one. So
bye.